Hi everyone, it's Kathy Rose Creations. Today is December 31st, New Year's Eve day, 2017. So in a few hours we're going to have a whole new year. Yahoo! I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm looking forward to a whole new year. Okay, my sister who lives in Carlsbad, California, has been pestering me to create some of my art to sell. And she's got a little art store. Well, she doesn't have it. There's a little art store in Carlsbad that takes commissions. And she has, not commissions, consignments. And she and I were down there and we were looking at some of the things, and we got home and she started saying, I think you ought to make some things for that shop. So I have made 3 things so far that I have taken down to her over the holidays for her to peddle in the art shop. And I'll post pictures of them, maybe at the end, or I might put one of those little things up in the box. But I'm working on a 4th item, and this is what I've been doing. This was from a magazine. It was a woman's head. It kind of like was the whole page. And I don't know, can you see that? All right, yeah. Okay, and I painted it with the idea that I was going to use it on something. Well, I haven't done that yet. But I did use it as a mask, and I traced around it. What I painted around it, and then I didn't like that, and so I traced around it on some scrapbook paper. The scrapbook paper that I used was paper that has like writing, pretend writing on it, and I like the way it looked, and I put it on some black scrapbook paper and kind of a cardstock feel, and glued those together using tacky glue. And I used a canvas. This is a 9 by 12 canvas, and I painted the canvas with some of my favorite metallic paints. These are the Art Deco Elegant Finish metallic paint. Okay, the one I used was, let's see, I think it's called, Espresso Rich, a Rich Espresso, okay, and also Splendid Gold. Love, 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 love this paint. For the price, you get lots of it. I've said this in my other videos, but there's like, I don't know if I can read it because it's covered with paint. I don't know. It's quite a bit. You can see the size of the jar compared to my hand here. So, anyway, I used that, and I kind of, you know, did a little bit of mixing of the two while I was painting it. And in the process, I was holding it, and I accidentally put my finger on it. And I looked at it, and I'm like, oh, I kind of like that. So, I don't know if you can see with the glare and everything, but there's fingerprints all over it. It's more like a texture. I mean, it looks like I used a stencil or something, but I didn't. It's just my little fingers, my favorite paintbrushes. Then, I found a quote that I saw in, I don't even remember where I saw it. I saw it someplace, and I liked it. And it said, "Let equality bloom." Now, I've been a feminist since I was a teenager, so it's one of my favorite causes, if you want to say. I used to be a member of the National Organization for Women back in the, I don't know, 70s, I think it was. And we need the ERA passed in the United States, by the way. But politics aside, I put it on a piece of cardstock. Well, it's not a piece of cardstock. It's a piece of, or it's a paint sample, okay? And I took the paint sample and I kind of put stays on ink around the edges because I knew it was going to cover it up. And then I used glossy accents to kind of raise it a little bit like a frame. And then I printed the Let Equality Bloom on some creamy, beigey cardstock, okay? It's small. I mean, it's not that big. And it's going to go on my lady somewhere. I don't know where. Well, the idea that it's Let Equality Bloom, to me, brought to mind flowers, okay? And I have a gajillion of these little, they're all different sizes. These little tiny, I guess they're satin flowers. I mean, there's all sizes. It's, okay? And I took my Elegant Finish metallic paint, the Rich Espresso, which I love that color, and I painted a bunch. Okay, I don't want to have to take my camera out, but I'll kind of pull my thing over here. See? I have piles of these little flowers. Who knew? I mean, I painted what? I paint anything. It's a good thing my dog keeps moving. I would probably paint her too. Right, Sophie? But I painted a whole bunch of them in different sizes. And what I'm going to do is use that for her hair, for curly hair. So I'm going to use a hot glue gun with a fine tip. And I'm going to glue the flowers. I've already auditioned them, so I have kind of a feel for how I want to put them on here. So I will put you on hold, and I will come back maybe halfway through and show you how it's working. And then I'll show you the finished product, our project. See, I'm out of practice. I can't even talk. Anyway, I'll see you in a few minutes, and for me, I don't know, however long it takes.